Oh, what's up, everybody? A hard day in paradise. Oh, Lordy. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hey, what's up? Hey, Super Dave, what's going on? Yeah, man, I got it. It was, whew, I've been sicker than sick. I just thank God for skipping 10. Like, even though she's 7,000 miles away, man, she, like, stayed with me the whole time. I slept for like 16 hours. I was sicker than a dog. Sicker than a dog. And, at least I'm back to the real world. Like I can see, it was really crazy. Like I honestly, after I slept 16 hours, hello, Miss Eva. After I slept 16 hours, then when I woke up, I couldn't see right, and I was seeing like gold, like flashing out of my eyes, and that kind of freaked me out. But uh, it was really, ooh, it was something. And then yesterday, my mom got rushed to the ER, and they have her in the hospital right now. She has the COVID, and they have her on oxygen. And maybe I hope today that she gets to come home. But you know, I thank God that I'm healthy. Like I'm able to, fight stuff off like that. But it was rough. It was rough, and but it's Sunday, and like I really am missing church, but I don't want to go out. No, I don't have diabetes. I had COVID. I had COVID, Super Dave. I definitely had COVID. My nephew had it. My mom tested positive for it, and a lot of people at my work have it, and they're sicker than a dog. They're sicker than a dog. I put it this way, I'm sick when I don't drink coffee. I didn't drink coffee for 3 days, and it didn't really attack my breathing or anything like that. It was more like I just woke up and I was just like, whoa. I was dizzy and just faint. I just like didn't feel good. What's up, Sta Bakali? Hello, welcome to the chat. So yeah, that's why I haven't been on. Is just I've been sick. Hello, Lou. What's going on from Brighton Park? Nice to meet you, man. So yeah, the COVID's still out there. They're not talking about it like they were before. Uh, it's definitely out there. I'm more concerned about my mom. With yeah, probably Nunya. I don't know, man. What I do know, Nunya, is it kicked me for a loop. It kicked me for a freaking loop. Um, and then, of course, yesterday I went back to work. I used all my sick time, so I went back to work. I don't know. Yes, I am. I was in the Navy. That's why you get up and you keep going. Smash the thumbs up, y'all. I just wanted to come on and update the channel that I'm still alive. I'm still kicking. It's just been a rough kick. That's all. It like really kicked me for a loop. And I guess the main thing is that like we just got to keep going no matter what, even when we feel like shit. We got to keep on going. I am drinking some coffee. I had to get my coffee back out. I probably need a shot of moonshine in that bitch. Then maybe I feel better. Oh, I caught myself a pass because I'm prior military. Are you military, Lou? I think the biggest thing is like, well, what? Where are you gonna work? Yeah, poor man's hot toddy. All right, all right. Good to hear it. You're eating pizza. That sounds better than, well, I think I lost another 10 pounds from not eating, but I think the big thing is just, Sunday's usually the day I get together and, give thanks to God for all that we do have. And I just want to say this morning, like, don't take one day for granted. Don't take one moment for granted. If you're pissed off at somebody, forgive them, because you might not have tomorrow. I mean, just saying. It's just a matter of the truth. And I think that, a lot of times we take shit for granted. We take our health for granted. I thank God this last year that, like, I've been working out. If you're new to the channel, um, you can see that I went from a 40-inch waist to a 32, which I haven't been since I was in high school. Main reason is that, I got hurt in a tragic car wreck, and then it just compacted on me. Torn meniscus in my knee, freaking jacked up back, and you let that shit just pile up on you, and then that's when it really gets messed up. Say thank you to those that wrong you. That's the truth. Because you know what? That makes you stronger. It makes you really stronger. It makes you realize that no matter what, we can keep on going. And that's what really, like, prepping is all about. A lot of you that have been on the channel notice that I changed my name from Off the Wall Prepper just to OTWP. Everybody's called me that for like the last 2 years. But 23 car accidents for you. Yeah, whoa, you're a walking miracle. You're lucky, you're blessed. You know, things get us down. And I think the main thing is we got to get back up. We always got to get back up. You can't just stop just because you're feeling a little upset. What, the 23 car wrecks? You think he's lying? Oh, you were only 4 behind the wheel. I don't, the wreck that I was in was pretty freaking tragic. It was when I was in the military, and somebody did get killed, and it gave me the good old PTSD and all that. And I think that I realized then, lowering our stress level, really, he did not. Okay, well, if I say 4, they say 10. Eva, thanks for coming in and supporting. I appreciate you very much. I really do. I think that we just got to get back up. We got to keep going no matter what. No matter what. And sometimes that's freaking hard. Technically, this year, well, I didn't come on here for a long time, to stay on very long. I just came on to, like, check in with everybody. My trip's still on for the end of this month. I'm excited going back to the Philippines, and I'm hoping to do some work while I'm there. Not only, hey, copycat, what's going on? What's up, Jay Tucker? What's up, man? I'm alive. Hey, Will, what's going on? I'm alive, Jay Tucker. It kicked my butt. It kicked my butt, but I'm still here. If y'all lift my mom up, that would be great too. Mom's still in the hospital. She did test positive for the COVID. You just got back. Roblox. I don't know what the hell Roblox is. Stop the screw game. What? What the hell is that supposed to mean? Claudia, who the hell are you? The screw game, that's not very nice. We got the La 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 crew in here today, I guess. Thanks, man. They have her on oxygen right now. Hopefully she'll get to come home. Claudia, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, the screw game. Roblox is a game. Well, I don't know about gaming. I don't really have the time to be gaming. I'm looking forward to my trip back. That's why I got to get healthy, Jay. Yesterday I felt a little better. I worked and stuff. And then when I got home from work, me and Tin were talking. We stay on the phone, y'all, for 24 hours. Shit. 24 hours. She watched me sleep. She's been really worried about me because I just went from full tilt energy to zap nothing. And nothing could kick it. And it just had to run its course. And so it's ran its course. But it's a rough one. It's a rough one. I'll tell you what. I had COVID before. I still refuse the Kool-Aid. I'm not taking the Kool-Aid of the month or the year or whatever it is. But yeah, 24 hours. I woke up, she was just staring at me, Jay, and I was like, well, you know what? She's been so supportive, and I'm not, man. I'm not. Yeah, she is. She's a doll, Jay. She's a total doll. We're a year and 6 months, a year and 6 months, so we've known each other, and we had our ups and downs, but like it was me. It wasn't her. It was me. And being 7,000 miles apart is a rough one. It is. It's a rough one. Oh wow. What do I watch? What do I watch on YouTube? I watch Skipping Tin. Yeah, we do. And the thing is, Jay, is that like I when I first met her, I told her, I given up on that word, that L word. I was done with the L word. I really was done with it, man. I was like, no, hell to the no, no, no. You know that song, Hell to the No? That's what I was. I was like, hell to the no, no, no. And then we started talking more and more. And then when I went and met her back in August, it was everything I thought. And so we got engaged when I was there. And we're hoping 2025 and praying 2025 is our year. But I want to say, Sta, thank you for being here, man. Thank you very much for being here. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Isn't that the truth, Jay? That's the truth. You're done until you meet the right one, and then you go, "What the heck?" Well, like when we got engaged, it was just felt so right, and everything has felt so right. 13 years married faithfully. That's good. That's good. I don't know what NPD. You have a good day too, Sta. Thank you for being here. I'll check out your channel and sub to you. I appreciate you stopping by. Divorced legally now. Well, it happens to the best of us. I think that's why a lot of people give up. They're like, well, it's done. It's over. I'm not going to ever do it again. Until you find the right one, you know? You're right. When you know, you know. And when we met, Jay, I got to tell you, if you go back in Skipping Tin's channel or my channel and watch the first dance that we did at our engagement party, see, I had a plan, okay? I am going to tell you all, I had a plan. Is if I showed up to the Philippines and she wasn't what I thought, and I was getting blown a bunch of smoke up my ass, right? Uh, then I was going to dip out. I was going to stay at the hotel and tell her that, let's just stay at the hotel. But the first day was like everything that was said to me was true. And like I have 100% trust in her, and I never thought I would have that again. You know what I mean? You're going to Africa. Well, I don't know. She has some great neighbors, Jay. You want us to introduce you? She does have some great neighbors. She has a, you're lucky she has a wonderful family that loves you. Yeah. I wanted to say this last night. We were all concerned about my mom, and we have a family thread on Facebook that's her family and me. And so Tin said, post on there, tell everybody what's going on with your mom. And they started praying. And then Tin's like, no, we need to pray. And we were on WhatsApp, and she prayed. And that's one thing I can say about Tin is that like everything that I always looked for, I didn't have to look very far. I found it in her, and I found a real heart. If you watch her channel, you can see she has a great heart, and she puts it all out there. Like, and she has a great heart. Um, she's back to having a live stream in the evening, Copycat, if you want to check in on Skip and Tin. She has a live stream in the night now where she's singing and dancing. And I really missed her singing, but that's like 4 o'clock our time in the morning, right? Thank you very much, Miss Eva. My mom just turned 82, and she has rheumatoid arthritis. So it was about 18 years ago. She was part of what do you call it, a study where they decide if they're going to put a medicine through or not. And it worked it worked a lot for her. But the thing is it wiped out her immune system. So that's why she's having a hard time fighting this COVID. You know, she's not like me or you where she can just uh, go to sleep, wake up, drink some orange juice, and kick its ass and fight back. So that's why she's on oxygen and stuff. We're hoping that she gets released today. But I know that she was a little shaky last night, really faint and stuff. Oh, thanks, Jay. Yeah, and I feel it. Like, I can't wait. You know, there's only 30 days and I'll be back in the Philippines. And I'll be there for about a little over 2 weeks. And I'm really looking forward to it. We got like things that we have to get done so that she can come here. And she wants to come here, and then we'll go back and forth between the Philippines and the United States 6 months and 6 months once I retire, which is in a couple of years. So I'm like looking forward to that because the Philippines, to me, I feel really at home there. And her family is so wonderful. Like, I really have fallen in love with her family, which is a good thing. Y'all got to excuse me. I've been sneezing so much, I've ran out of Kleenex. I guess I can do like they do in the Philippines, use a towel, you know. It'll take us about 4 months to get her here, and then we'll do back and forth because then I can, well, right now I could stay up to 90 days. I just can't take it off work right now. I just got a different position at work, and I had my first group teaching, and I really liked it. Tin was like, I showed her the classroom. She's like, oh shit, you're like really gonna do the dang thing, huh? And I'm like, yeah. And so, you know, that's been one of the mottos here on Off the Wall is do the dang thing. And it doesn't matter what it is, like, you know, do the dang thing with your health, do your dang thing with your relationship, get out of the matrix, get healthier. All those things are part of do the dang thing. And I think that's a good motto to live by. Do the dang thing, forgive people, love hard and forgive often. Don't go to bed mad at somebody you really love. That's one thing that's really important. If you were a boy, you would date Emma. Copycat, she is sweet as a button. She's sweet as a button, but she's so shy. Like when I met her, when we went swimming that day and I met her, you know, hold on a minute, y'all. I got to do something here. I got to do something here. Hold on. When I met Emma, Emma was so freaking shy. Yeah. Emma is on Skip and Tin's channel. Not Emmy, Emma. And she, I stayed we stayed on for over 24 hours last night. And like even this morning, she was like, hon, I'm tired. So we laid down and I went right back to sleep. I think my body just needs rest. But I want to go work out. And she's like, no, don't go work out yet. But I want to go work out. I'm like feeling it. But I, I know she does. I know she does. I feel it to my very core of my soul. But you're right, copycat. You know, Emma really did she saved probably me from having a very serious injury. Yeah, dude, I am. I'm sick, but how do you get healthy? You know, eat right. I'm going to pick up groceries at 1 o'clock because I need food, but I don't want to go in around people yet. And just because I don't want to get some other elderly person sick or something, or a baby or something like that. So I'm going to stay to myself for the next 3 days and just get healthy. But like I'm missing working out, and like I like working out with Skipping Tin when she's doing Zumba. I'll turn her on the big screen and I'll start working out. But what's up, Georgie? That's fine, man. I got your card, and that means a lot to me. And I don't know who sent me this wonderful book. This wonderful book, y'all. Oh my gosh. This is the most wonderful book. I think it was Lightseeker. It came from Amazon, but it was at my mailing address. And Lightseeker, if you sent me this, Wow. What a philosophy. You know, what a philosophy. If anything, ride the bike and sweat it out. Good idea, Jay. Good idea. Um, I'm going to start a new series here on the channel. It's called Chair Yoga. And it's unbelievable what it'll do to your abs. Unbelievable. Jay, I know you're all about the abs, man. But for people that maybe have an injury or something like that, it really is working. And it's taking a little strain off the knee, but my weight is taking some strain off my knee. But I'll tell you right now, right here, if you've all never read this book, I think Lightseeker, you sent it to me. If somebody else sent it to me, I don't know who, to tell me, comment on this video, comment on this live stream that you sent it to me. This book is absolutely fantastic because it's all about secrets to forms of success. And you know, well, this is different. It's chair yoga, and it's more of a calisthenic from the chair, Jay. It's pretty cool, man. Yeah, I'm glad everybody's here too. You guys want me to read you something out of this book? It's really awesome. You want me to? Does anybody want me to read? I'll read just a short thing. This is pretty cool. I usually read on Sundays out of Armed and Dangerous, but I gave the last Armed and Dangerous book away. Somebody really needed it more than us, and so I gave it away about 3 weeks ago to somebody that was graduating from the rehab center, and I gave it to her, and she started to cry, and it really touched her heart. And I told her, you know, stay focused. She's the same lady I was telling you about that was down for 17 years in prison for murder, and our program really changed her life. And so, like, she needed it worse than we did right here. I've been reading out of that book for 3 years to y'all. I'll get some more of them in, but she really needed it. She really freaking needed it. So I'm going to read a little part out of this. It's called A Hunter's Instinct. The behavior described above is true the world over. Those who are naturally cunning and ruthless will always find sweet and trusting individuals to take advantage of. Whoa. In the kingdom of animals, the lion can always single out a sick or weak-spirited wild beast among a herd of thousands. We humans also broadcast our inner state to others. Hey, Brenda. As soon as others sense our fear and timidity, we become an instant target. This hunter's instinct is totally intuition. A friend of mine, Kevin, worked on a project with his partner for 8 months. After he'd spent all of his savings and time and successfully completed the research and development part of his responsibility, his partner, who was in charge of marketing, secretly obtained another partner who could provide additional financing and coldly cut Kevin out. Since Kevin had spent all of his money in research and development, he now had no money, not even enough to hire an attorney in order to sue his supposed partner. Kevin is a person who thinks the best of everyone. Just by being around him, you know he's a nice guy. As a matter of fact, he's too nice for his own damn good. Because of his blind but unanswering trust, he set himself up to be taken by his partner. He went ahead and did the work and gave the finished project to his supposed partner without a written agreement. Kevin is not the world's only fool. Almost all of us have at one time of life trusted those who were supposed to be trustworthy and were found wanting. Through this process, we learn the necessity of becoming a warrior to fight skillfully for what we rightfully deserve. Ah, well said. This book is absolutely great. Again, whoever gave me this, I wish they would put stuff in Amazon packages so I know who gave me this. But this is a phenomenal book. There's actually a story in here that touched my heart about a priest and a prostitute. And just to sum up the story, right, is the priest thought he was holier than thou. He always prayed for everybody's well-being. But yet, when he was by himself, he thought how terrible they were. The prostitute always gave of herself. She always gave to everybody and anybody. She did whatever people wanted, and yes, she sold her body for money. They both died and went to heaven. And God looked at the priest and he said, the priest said, I know that I'm going to heaven. And God said, don't be so sure of yourself, because you might have prayed for other people, but behind closed doors, I know what your mind thought. The prostitute came forward and God said, you know what? And the prostitute put her head down and said, I know I'm probably not going to heaven because I sold my body. And he said, but your heart was always pure and you always did things out of the kindness of your heart. He said, you're definitely going to heaven. Wow. You know, I think too many people, too many times we judge people. We just judge them. You're this, you're that. You're a Democrat, you're a Republican, you're black, you're white, you're Puerto Rican, you're gay, straight, bi, you're this, that. Wherever they can divide us, that's what happens, right? And I think that if we would just live from the heart, live from the heart. If God tugs on your sleeve and tells you to go do something, do it. Don't question when you're told to do something. Just do it. That story, Jay Tucker, was like, whoa, and it's in this book. I was like, wow. This book was written by Qin Chu, and the great Chinese philosophers were very wonderful. I've always had a thing about philosophy. As you can see, it's one of my art pieces that I've carried around for about 30 years, the great philosopher. And I think if more people could take into accountability that spirituality is not about the Bible, it's about people, you know? It's really about people. He's got some bumps and some bruises, but back in my day when I was all about the gold, all about the caddies, and all about having that prestigious life, you know, kind of like the Joneses. You know, people always say try to keep up with the Joneses. I was the Joneses. You know, I had the brand new Escalade. I had gold on every finger. And I've told this story before, a long time ago on the channel, on a Sunday like I am today. But I had a really nice speedboat. And I lived there in Denver. Just built the new house. I had the 14-year relationship, marriage with my wife, adopted two girls. I had it all. Had the business, had gold on every finger. If you notice, I don't wear gold because I don't worship the dollar anymore. But one day I was out on that lake, and if you ever want to read the testimony, it is on Amazon in a book called A Piece of Pie, written by my dear, dear friend Dan Cassidy. He traveled for 3 years and put this book together, and my testimony's in there. Uh, so I'm on the boat, having a great time, have a lot of passengers in the back. Um, Thick face, black heart. I think this was given to me from Lightseeker. So I'm all on the boat and having a great time, and somebody in the back of the boat goes, man, you're the captain. Really was a smart ass at the time. I said, you know, I am the captain of my ship. And within a year, I realized I wasn't the captain of the ship. God's the captain. We're just the vessel. And I lost everything, lost my business, lost my home, lost all. I sold the gold just to keep afloat. I lost my daughters. And I realized that God can giveth and God can taketh away. And the thing is when he taketh away from us, that's when we realize who gave it to us in the first place, right? He did. He gives us the blessings. But I remember many a night when I was working hard and all those blessings were coming my way. I used to get down on my knees at the side of that king size bed and I would say, thank you, God, for this blessing. Thank you, God, for another day. Thank you, God, for my girls. Thank you, God, for this and this. And as money took over my life and I became the Joneses instead of chasing the Joneses, I quit being so thankful. And this year, I'm thankful for every one of you that's on the channel today or in the future. And then not only that, this March will be 38 years that I've been clean off of amphetamines. And I thank God that He picked me up, shook me off, did a 360, and stuck me right back here in the hometown I grew up in, where I'm needed, where I'm really needed in this treatment center that I'm working in. And it's been a true blessing to me every single day. And I know I'm not on YouTube like I used to be, day in and day out, bringing the news and things like that. But everybody that's here knows that my heart will always be off the wall prepper. Always. And I always, always care about each and every one of you. I know that right now I sound pretty rough. My voice, my my breathing's okay, but I'll tell you what, there's so much going on in the world, it scares me sometimes. Jay, we can't be scared. You know what, Jay? You gotta walk in faith and not fear. And that is the motto at Off the Wall Prepper. It has been since my other channel got taken down. Believe it or not, Jay Tucker, at one time I had over 1 million views and over almost 14,000 subscribers. Yeah, I feel better. I think that maybe we should play a song and then I should get off here and be thankful, you know. Be thankful every day. I appreciate y'all. And big, huge prepper hugs. Be the love, light, and hope for someone else because they probably do need y'all. Sometimes we don't realize how much people really do need us. And let me see if I can find me a great song to take it out on. No, I'm not dancing. I'm not dancing, copycat. I'm not gonna dance. I'm not gonna dance it out. Usually I'll dance it out, but not today. I just don't got it in me. I don't got it in me. One of my all-time favorites because y'all know that I hope and I pray that one day, someday, that we don't have the same thing going on, that our kids can play in the street, and you probably have heard this from me 1,000 times, but I hope that someday, one day, that there isn't no more war, that we don't look at people. So true. It's so true. That's all I hope for the world, but I'm a dreamer. God bless. Till I see you again. Peace.